Hey, welcome back. So, I've been thinking all day, since yesterday, of ways to accomplish it. We have this bug, it's like the worst bug ever. It's really not, but it's just everything I want to do relies on being able to go to a anvil and like put in a name tag and no, not hit that. It won't let me do this because we're in the snapshot and this is a temporary bug, which means it's temporary, but it's annoying. Everything I want to do relies on naming something, which isn't strictly true. I want to be able to name piglins, for example. What is that? So it doesn't matter, I don't think. I think I have everything I want for what I'm going to do. It looks good. I have those, which I didn't even put in there. Okay, yeah, that should work. I'm going to go into the nether and do something. Arguably, I think with the new piglins, the live ones at least, I don't necessarily have to name them to keep them from despawning. I could probably just give them gold armor to wear. But there's other elements of it. We need some kind of a naming system for what I would want to do. I'm going to try to get away with it without naming things. What I want to do today is the first step in developing a kind of a pigment. I want to call it a pigment trading market, but I don't know if that's accurate. It's a trade. You give them gold, they give you stuff, but it's like prehistoric villagers. It's where you. It's not even like that. Villagers used to be different than they are now. Now you can go talk to them and re-roll them if you don't like which you kind of could before, but it's different now. The point is that piglins are weird. So, we have that to worry about. Here's what I want to do about... Well, first let's go up there, because I gotta look at something. By the way, at some point in doing this, I'm going to need wings, so I might as well get to that. I want to, first of all, get the stuff that's up there when I kill these guys down to where I want to be. I don't want to be all this up in the air with what I'm doing. So, and there's no faster way. Well, I could fly up maybe, but then I'd have to find a way to land correctly. What counts is that ordinarily I can just climb this and I'm not recording and it's not a big deal. In this case, it's apparently going to take 90 seconds to get up here. Once I'm up here, if I ever am... Alright, so here's where they come in. They're running toward the turtle egg that's on glass so it won't hatch. There's trapdoors preventing them from actually reaching it. Therefore, they fall down here, and I can get up here, swat them, and get their stuff, which is this. I don't want that. I mean, I do, but I want it to be down there. So, the things I have to factor for are... I'm using fire aspect on this. So if I get a chicken, I actually cook it. That's important to note. So, I get meat and nuggets is 2. Gold is 3. That's a separate thing. Feathers is 4. Roast chicken apparently is 5. And then swords and... I don't know if I would ever get armor. No, well, I don't know, maybe. Probably not, but it doesn't matter. It's all the same. The point is, there's gold things that if I melt them, I'll get nuggets. That's what I want to factor for. So knowing that... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things. And then 6 is junk, basically. It's spillover stuff. So, it's stuff that has to be considered before we get into melting. And it doesn't really matter that we're melting these swords and whatever, except if I don't, they're not going to be where I want them to be. So here's what I want to know. That is going to be the center, I suppose, is -2 by 225 by 0. Okay, that's important to know. I can fly down because I have wings. Oh, hell, it's going to be on... Okay, hang on a minute. That's where it's going to be, so that's a thing. Let me get up there and do something with this. So, Yeah, that is directly under. I can't even see it, but that's where that would go. Let me rip these out because they're just going to be in the way. Whatever. Let me get those out of here. Let me have this. Let me set this on the ground where I can play with it more effectively. So what we want to do is think about this. Let me do this first. It's going to be the easiest way. We know it's on this. I don't want to go that way with it because that way is the other stuff. I don't want it to be. I want to be able to come up and go. I don't want it to interfere with what I do. So knowing that it has to, we're going to zipper stack the whole thing down to about there. I'm just trying to think from there where I want to go. Let's put. Oh hell. Let's put. I'm just measuring. If that were, that would be there. And actually I want to go up a couple, I think. If this is the conveyance level, that would be actually perfect. Because that would be a, no it's not. Okay, new rules. We're going to do this. Get out to somewhere I can go. Let's figure that... oh, heck, that just sucks. Figure this looks like... You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to not do any of this. I'm going to get this all out of here for a sec because it's just bugging me how it looks. Thought I had a plan, but it's not going to work. I mean, it does, but I don't want it to. Okay. Yeah, is there stuff floating up there? Probably. I don't know. With that accomplished, which it isn't, I unaccomplished it. Let me grab, I brought some, like, moon rocks, because I'm just going to... I need a block that I can use for something. And I'm going to use this because it's something I can see and move later. So, if the boxes are here, this is all going to be... the sideline, I guess I'll call it, and it goes this way. I don't know how far it goes. We'll say 10 for now. Doesn't really matter too much. With that in place, that's going to be the comparator line, which means that's going to be actually there. And for that matter, well, what did I just say? Meat, nugget, bar, chicken, feather, and then other stuff, which I guess I'll... That doesn't even help. So that goes there. With these things, I'm going to... Actually, let me just have everything I'm going to need. Probably including those. Oh, I have some. Whatever. And boxes I have, right? Okay, cool. Knowing that, we want to go and do a kind of a sorting system here. That's the point. Which means I need these guys. I just grabbed a bunch. Meat, bars, nuggets, chicken, feathers. Doesn't matter which is which at the moment. And with that... Actually, I need to be down here for something. With that done, we're going to have... meat. It's just 5. I know it is. Like that. Might as well put these in because I know I want to... That's not right. No, that is right. Never mind. Those are going to be hopper locker things. It's a thing. With that accomplished, let me have, just for a sec, this. Have this, put it there, because it goes there. That can go. I need a couple of levels of repeaters to get the signal back to where it goes. Which I guess means I'm doing this. Lose that. Repeater, repeater, repeater. Repeater, repeater. Oh, neat. That's like that. That can go now. Give me those. Give me a line of these things. Lose the damned F3 thing I'm not using. Is there anything else I need? I probably want that at some point. That ought to be... Oh, I need redstone, obviously. About 15 of them, I suppose. Alright. Go up here with what I have now, and this just goes on top of these. I mean, it's just a sorting system. It's nothing really new. Lose that for a second. I'm probably done with the moon rock, actually. Put down redstone to get the system working. I think it's all where it goes. I don't see why it wouldn't be. Yeah, that looks good. With that, now we need to put in hoppers facing into those, which is a little tricky from this angle, but I can do it. And in theory, if I took some of these and put them here, they would stay there. Good. That's exactly what I want to see out of that. And the reason is, I would want the, I'm just using danger berries, sweet berries, because they're not going to show up in here probably. If I'm wrong, at some point I'll come up with something I can just put a name on, and then we'll know that it's safe, but that's not the case right now. Lose, what the hell did I just, no, get out. Eat a food, because that's distracting me. Alright, so with that done, let me, just go up and do this real quick. Can I, where... I don't know why I just did that. It doesn't help me. Never mind. Okay, what we want to do now... Actually, give me a moon rock for a sec. And give me a box. That's going to be a hopper, but there's no good way to put it down right now, so... Box. What the hell did I just... Yeah, that's right. Box. Is good. And with that done, let me just put these down where I know they go. What did I say, 5? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Surprise, there's a 6. There's a reason I'll get to it. Put these all here like this. Put these going into... Okay, that's fun. Going into them. And here, gassed. Doesn't matter, it can't get me up here. Although I probably ought to keep an eye on what I'm doing, because I guess I could put down a surface something could spawn on. That wouldn't be fun. And way it would be. Put that there, and there, and there, and there, and there. That should be all of it, right? Yeah. Okay, that goes. That goes here, and I get this. And I'm just going to smack, basically just everything goes everywhere. The final one over there is not, well, a couple of these aren't really final form. We're going to cover that more in a sec. That goes there. Because this line is going to be junk, and I'm actually just going to ultimately send it to an oven. That's stupid. I don't know why I did that. Why is this here still? Okay, good. That makes sense to me. Which means I'm about to turn everything into a moon rock collector, but that's alright. That goes straight down. These go across. I'll point this out here in a sec. I'm just going to fill these in before I don't. Put this just wherever. I can knock out whatever I don't want of it. Pick up probably a bunch of stuff that doesn't belong in here. Actually, that it's in there isn't the worst thing as such. Yeah, it is. Don't be in there. Either way, I got to do this not this way. So the point is that, and this won't have one because it'll just be down here if there is one. Okay, that's done. I'm done with, I guess I'm done with moon rock. I'm done with those for sure, moon rock. That stuff, that, don't need that. Do need some of these, quite a lot. I need all of the, well, I don't know if I need all of them, but I'm going to grab all of those. Yeah, okay. And, so here's the thing. -2 by 0. At 225, that's important to note. Because I got a factor for something. Let me have that for a sec. Well, I'm sure I want this. That's 2, right? Okay. That, for now, I'm absolutely just doing this. And I'm just going to pillar... I don't even need this here because that's not helping me. Pillar up with this. And that'll get us... These will always be boxes. I don't need this one. I probably will, but I don't for now. These will always be boxes. They'll be the middle of 3 things that just throw stuff back and forth on its way down, and it'll make sense. It doesn't even matter. It could just be a big line of hoppers, and it would work about the same, but I want it to be also a storage system. That way I can, like, lock it down or whatever I need to do, and it'll be fine. So once I bang my head here in a sec, we're at 222 or something like that. There it is. Yep. Wait, don't jump. Let me just set those up so they work. So that is 225, and I want the... Oh, you know what? That's going to be weird if I put a hopper under that. If I put a... I don't know. Yeah, if I put a hopper there, so that's even. Even number is hoppers. That's what I want to know. That should work. Hopper, that side, even number. Great. That ought to work out just fine, I think. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Get that box back as I can. Put this away because I don't care. Reset what I've got going on. Get back up there. If I can do that at this point, I'm not sure. Alright, so hopper would go right there, is the point. And I guess that means jump and shift. And did that work? That looks okay. Alright, I'm not going to do that every time. I just want to make sure I had the angle right. So, for now I can just do that. Flip. So here's what I need to do. Hold shift at all times. Jump and place, and that connected. Flip. Jump, place, flip. This is the easiest and hardest thing there is. You just have to develop this rhythm that isn't easy to develop. And talking makes it so much harder. I should stop doing that. But it's just miserable. Anyway, do this. And get it the hell up to the top. And... no, don't suck. What the hell? I could be using that scaffold, but since I have to shift-click stuff in, it really wouldn't save me any time. It'd be harder still. Okay. Now that I'm here, put that down because it's lower than that, so I can do that. Put that there, and that should immediately be draining this stuff directly into there where it'll stay forever until I say otherwise. Don't really need this ever again at this point, I don't think. Break this out, fly down, just really reset what I've got going on. Get lost like all hell. Where the hell am I? Seriously, I don't know. I flew really far away. That's neat. I want to go this way, I guess. There it is. That's what I get for looking at stuff. So now I got to do that again on the other side in the opposite way, which might be a bit of a trick. I don't know if I can get to it. I'm going to have to use... I have scaffold. I can just do this. So, scaffold. Just because I can't actually jump up from right there, so I'll just put this here. And that ought to get me there. Need that kind for now. Alright, good. So that is a single box. That's a double box. So now it's pretty obvious. You just do the same thing in reverse the other way. If that, it's that many qualifiers. Go there, flip, jump. Wait, did that work? I honestly don't know. I don't think it did. Jump, flip, jump, flip, jump. Do this all the hell again. And when I'm done with this, assuming I didn't miss a spot, everything that's up there right now should be on its way down here to deal with next. And that'll be more or less the end of the sorting system element. I do have some things to make changes to down there, but they can wait. Because the plan is, with the gold, I want the gold bars specifically, I want to move them out to the side somewhere. I'm going to throw them into a dispenser that throws them to not undead piglins. I'm just going to call them piglins. The other ones are pigmen because I say so. Yeah, okay. And that accomplished, we'll have... Is that going to drain in there? Is that... No, it needs to be pointing into it. So right now we should have a certain... Yes, I saw it drain. Get back down here by flying and maybe landing somewhere nearby. Get that back, apparently. Probably done-ish with a lot of this stuff. I'll keep a stack of... I'll keep those two. The rest I'm going to put away just so they're not in my way right now. With that trickling... Oh, it is going to actually go. So that's going to catch whatever. Whenever something gets down here, it's going to... That's just weird. It's fine. When it gets down here, it's going to trickle its way through, I hope, through this whole thing. There it is. So right now that thinks it's going to be nuggets, which I wouldn't necessarily disagree with, although I was thinking more meat on that side. I can shift them around later when it gets here. It barely matters, except I don't want a sword getting in this thing yet. I want swords to necessarily go here, ultimately. So that's a consideration. That can go. I'm done with it. It doesn't help me anymore. So what? Well, that's at 42, which means it's... Did that just go to 64? It looked like it. Oh, I saw the torches. That's what happened. So that's all stacking up down here now, which is fine, basically. Although, again, I don't know if I want this to be nuggets, necessarily. That's meat, so how about that? I'll let what's going to happen for a sec. Is that... That's swords. Which, amazing... Are they just... That's weird. I thought they would... Okay, that's cool. I guess... They don't... Well, they don't stack, so they don't count. Okay, cool. That saves us a lot of trouble. That means I can... When we have what we need, I can move those. For now, I'm waiting for this to be something that's not one of the first two. I kind of want... Give me that. I kind of want the gold to go over here relative to... Because that one's going to be swords, which are going to be melted, so it kind of helps with the nuggets. I could almost just push them back into the... Let me think about that. Doesn't matter. Put this where it was. Either way, I can make that work. I can have an oven melt the stuff and then push it up back into somewhere, and it'll just go where it goes as nuggets, which will be here. Meat can be there because who cares? That's still waiting for something to happen. What we have left to worry about is gold bars, cooked meat, and feathers. Raw meat, if it ever happens, would go in here and be cooked, like, oh, which I have to come back. Well, that's fine. I can just cycle. If it's... I have nowhere near enough time to make this happen right now. Here's what I want to do. Stuff comes in. Nuggets go there. Keep that in mind. Meat goes there. End of story. Gold bars, maybe, go here. Cooked chicken, feathers. Raw chicken, swords, whatever, go in here, are going to go to an oven, which cooks them, puts them back into the system, about here. Gold nuggets, then, would necessarily go where they go, because we just talked about that. Raw chicken would be cooked, and would go where the cooked chicken goes. And I think that's it. Everything else, it just cycles. So in a way, there'll never be anything in this line, because that line goes to the oven and gets reconfigured to work here. Do we have anything? What the hell? It's like I'm tired of waiting. Let me go up and see if I could repair my stuff anyway. I need a food. Yeah, so that makes sense to me. The nuggets then, whenever I think of it, I can grab them up. I'll put down a MakerBot somewhere nearby that I can compile them into gold bars, throw those into the system for all that matters. The point is that gold bars are going to be pushed off to a thing I haven't built yet that's going to contain live piglins. it's going to go into a dispenser that throws the bars at them so they pick them up, drop what they're going to give me, and that should run just about full time, I would think. I don't know for sure. I got to think of a way to dispense them onto a... Not a slab. It's got to be above hoppers. Something that's bigger than a slab but smaller than a block. So whether it's like a... Well, it can't be a... Well, it could be a bog. It could be a... It could be soul sand. I can find that around here. That would work. Something else. You know, something that's almost a block high. But not quite. That's all empty now, so... Whatever I'm waiting for is down there, in fact. But we do know it connects, so that's... That part's... How's my wings? Okay. I think I'm done with that, by the way. I don't think I have to come up here to do, you know, any weird building I have to fly down with. I can just do this. I could also soar down and it'd be faster, but I guess I got a minute. Yeah, so... Next episode, because again, I'm close to out of time, do an ovenator that takes swords and raw chicken if it ever happens. I guess it could if I hit it with an axe or something. Cooks it, throws it back into the system as one of the things we already have. I think I'm done here. I don't know. Scuffed it, damn it. How are we looking? Gold bars, cooked chicken, feathers, swords. Oh, and what you know, I gotta figure out where the swords are actually... Are they in here? How about there? What about that? Okay, perfect. Move that. Give me... Just throw these up there. Did I get them all? Okay. There's really no double-clicking any of these, but I'll try it. Anyway, that should put those to where they go, which is all here. Okay. That part's done. So ultimately, this is going to be a line that goes to an ovenator. This stays, that stays. That, I can make a line that goes to a dispenser and throws it at piglins when I have those. Which I might be able to just give a gold armor so they don't evaporate it when I wander away. I'll find out if that works, I guess. If not, I'll wait till I have the ability to do a name tag. I can't even click a basic name tag on something and keep it. I tried. That is meat, which is just meat. I can hang on to it for I can shulker box it or something, or even build a village up here with villagers like clerics. Nuggets I can take out any time and compile into the gold bars that feed the piglin. So you see the point. It's all gonna... We're gonna use every part of the animal except for the feathers. I mean, could use that as something. Villagers buy feathers now. That I can eat if I need food, I guess. I think that's that. Oh, where are we on time out of it? Okay. Let me go fix my damn... It's a matter of principle. I want to fix my damn pickaxe. I'm down one... It just got... I hate the scuffs. I really hate the scuffs. Anyway. Apart from that, we're done with the first of, I think, probably 3 stages. 4 if I do a village. I might send the meat off towards somewhere that I can trade it in. I could trade in the gold bars with clerics, but since I want them for piglins, I don't want it. Emeralds are just cheap. I can get those anywhere. No, update. A village that's like half clerics and half tool guys, because the village would produce iron that I could just use to trade in. Fixed. Yeah, hi. Okay. So that's more stuff for my system. Go beat the clock to get down there before it shows up, and we'll just see it in action a bit. Although if I'd flown down, it would have been a lot faster. But then I'd have to repair my wings, and you see how that is. I hate it when these things are scuffed. I don't know why. It's like we didn't even used to have mending, and it was really annoying every time something got a little bit broken. Damn it, entropy. But if I ever do finish getting down here, It'd be faster to drop and die and come back. That should be making its way into the system. Yep. So that's what we have. Go home real quick, I guess, because I'm not doing... Did I get my... Yeah, I got my shulker box. Probably be nighttime out here. That'll be nice. Yep, I knew it. Give me my bed, take a nap. And, yeah, that's phase 1. And I'll get the stuff together to build an ovenator, because we know we want that to cook swords. And next time we'll get we'll get that built, folded back into the system, and explaining how that works. And then the time after that, for all I know, we'll have a new update, a new snapshot, and I'll be able to use name tags again. That'd be nice. But if not, we'll figure it out when we have to. And we'll get the Piglin thing done in a couple of days. So anyway, I'll see you next time when we do whatever. So bye.